Are you looking for chaotic games with friends or super difficult and hilarious challenges? Well, this is the video for you, because today we are showing you the top 10 best Roblox games with friends and co-op. And before we start, not all these games are solely based on co-op. They are the best with co-op. So let's get into it. The first game we have today in 10th place is Outer Torture. And it's a 2-player climbing game where you'll be connected by a rope and you'll have to work your way up inside of a really tall mountain. Work out different techniques and different strategies to get past the levels easier. And you have to make sure you don't leave your friend behind. You can have some funny moments, you can troll your friends, and if you like raging, this is also the game for you, because you will be doing that non-stop. Also, don't worry, there are checkpoints, but they're not close. You'll have to be traveling a long time to get the checkpoints, so make sure you don't go off. This is a 2-player game and it's great, and you should really try this out. At 9th place, we have a game called Together. You can have up to 2 to 3 to 4 players. It is a super interactive, fun game where you have to work together or you will not get past. You have to figure out puzzles, be patient for your friends, and you'll definitely be having to use your brain through this. There's all different levels, they get harder and harder in it. So if you guys are looking for an enjoyable time and a puzzle game with your friends, this is the game for you. At 8th place, we have another 2-player game called Gravity, and this is not your ordinary 2-player game. It is a game where gravity can change. You and your friend will be assigned to a color, and if you step on your color platform, you'll be able to change gravity depending on which way the platform is facing. This is a mind-boggling, great puzzle game, and it's very confusing but very fun. The mechanics in this is awesome. There's all different puzzles you have to do, work together to click buttons, move things for your friends while they're flipped upside down. It looks super weird and it's super fun. You should really try this out. At 7th place, we have got Roblox Party. This game is great for having lots of friends on. If you've ever played Mario Party, it's kinda like it. At the start of the round, you'll be spawned on a plate that looks like a board game. You have to reach a certain amount of crowns to win and finish the game. There are 2 ways to get a crown. The first one is by trying to find the crown randomly placed on the board. And the way to find that board is you'll have to roll a dice, and the number you get is the number of spaces you can move, you can use abilities, you can get coins to stop your friends from getting the crown. The second way to get a crown is if all the players you are playing with have rolled and done their turn on the board, there will be a random minigame that will start, and you'll have to win that minigame, and then you'll get a crown. It is a really fun game because it's like a board game, but you get to play mini games as well, and it's super good with friends. You should definitely try this game out. Number 6 on this list is Arena of Survival. This game is The Hunger Games. If you've ever watched that movie, then you probably know what this is. Like the Hunger Games, you'll be placed in an arena with other players, up to 9 to 24 players. When a timer runs out, if you go to the middle, there is a chance you'll die, but you'll get weapons, food, water, everything like that. But if you run, it'll be a lot harder to fight players. And the aim of the game is to be the last person standing. Team up with friends, look for food, look for water, fight other players, or you could even betray your own friends. This game is really good for multiplayer, not only for playing together, but also fighting each other. There's actually other ways of dying because you'll have to survive different events with your friends, like tsunamis, pack of wolves. Sometimes even the events actually can help you by allowing 2 players to win. You can get into some intense fights in this game and some funny moments in this game with your friends. You should definitely try this out. At 5th place, we have obby creator. You might think the main point of this game is to create obbies, But no, this is not the main part of the game. In this game, you can literally create whatever game you want. Yes, you only have a small area, but you got objects, you got buttons that do different stuff. They're kind of like scripting, but simpler. You've got fading objects, moving objects, you got everything you need to use to create a game. I have created so many games with my friends. If you and your friends don't know how to script and you really want to make a game together, this is the game. That's a lot of games. Oh my gosh. You can create different parts or create all on the same thing. You can do build battles. Not only can you build every server you join, you can go try other people's small little games. There are little featured sections where people with lots of likes or have been trending, or just random people's obbies you can go around and play. I've just spent so long going around trying other people's horrible obbies and then just going to the next one and playing an amazing fun obby. At 4th place, we have got a Smash Bros Roblox edition called Brawler. If you know Smash Bros, then you know exactly how this game works. But if you don't know what Smash Bros is, in this game, at the start of the round, you'll have to select a player with different abilities. And when you get in the round, it is a 2.5D game. There are actually quite a lot of buttons in this game. When you join in, there'll be a countdown and then you'll have to fight. You have to use your melee and abilities to try and hit your friends and try and eliminate them. The way to eliminate them is by trying to blast them outside the map. Every time you get hit by a sword or ability or power, your percentage will go up. The higher your percentage on your character, the further you'll get flinged. I'm not the best at explaining this game, so you'll just have to play the game with your friends. There is a tutorial at the start that helps you a lot. It's just a well-made game. You'll be in lots of intense, crazy fights and probably get angry at your friends, but that's the fun of it. It's a ragey, kind of fun fighting game, and you'll have some funny moments. It's amazing with friends. At 3rd place, we have a game called Dingus. In this game, there are multiple NPCs walking around the map, and you will be placed disguised as an NPC. You'll have to try and trick the hunters by pretending to be NPCs. And the hunters will have to complete multiple different tasks to win the map. The hunter will have to kill all the fake NPC players before they complete all the tasks to win the match. There are 2 different types of tasks. There are the simple tasks, and that one is pretty easy because the bot NPCs can actually pretend to do the task, so it looks like a player's doing it. But the red task is the hard task, and that one bot NPCs cannot interact with. This game is amazing with friends because you can play with so many of your friends. I think it's up to like 20 people. Some of your friends will be selected as hunters, and if you're a hider, you control them and you have to try and complete the task. Before I even made this video, I've played this game so many times with my friends. It definitely deserves 3rd place. At 2nd place, we have the W. There is actually really no goal in this game. You can team up with your friends and create a team, build a giant base, invite random players or your friends to the team and be the most dominant team on the server, or you can team up with your friends and try and kill those dominant teams and try and raid their bases and destroy their spawn points. Like I said before, the pretty big part of this game is that you can build bases with your friends. It is pretty important because you'll need to put your spawn points there. You can have ammo, guns, and building materials. Also, there are more complicated stuff in this game that make it a lot more fun, like crafting these energy extractors things that give you orbs and you can get better guns. There actually is no limit to this game. There is no finish. There is no way to win. It is an amazing game with friends, and I've played it multiple times. This game, I just love this game, and it definitely deserves 2nd place. And for the 1st place game, we have Outlasters. Yes, this is probably a well-known game, but this is my favorite friends and co-op game. In this game, you'll have to go through heaps of different tasks with your friends and your team. Sometimes in this game, you'll be selected to be a team leader, and as a team leader, you'll have to select different players or different friends to join your team. This game is an amazing friends game, not only for versing your friends, but playing with your friends. Like in teams, you'll have to work together. You'll have to take turns to complete obbies and do different objectives. The team that won that round will be safe from elimination, but the other teams will have to vote one singular person out of the game. When you get near the end of the game, you'll all be separated alone. No teams. You'll have to complete different objectives as fast as you can. The sad thing about this game is Roblox just added a feature with the chat where you'll have to unlock the chat to talk, so not many people actually talk in the game anymore, which is, the game used to be a very talkative game in the chat, but it's still an amazing game if you're on a voice call with your friends. I'm not the best at explaining this, so I would recommend get your friends on a call or get friends on Roblox, tell them to join and play this game. This is definitely the best friends and co-ops game. But if you guys like the video, like, subscribe, and comment your favorite game with friends below. Also comment some other topics I can use for top games, and I'll probably do a video on it. We're almost at 1,000 subs, which will be amazing, so please consider subscribing. Jesus loves you. Bye!